Hello there folks, today I'm making some malt yeast agar plates that I'll be using to grow out mushroom cultures, do transfers, make clones and stuff like that. So to make it up, we use some Agar-Agar, which you can get it in food shops. It's kind of like gelatin for the jelly like sort of stuff. Some Malt Extract, which smells like Maltesers, lovely, and some baker's yeast. The amounts we use, we base off 1,000 milliliters. So for 1,000 milliliters, we'd use 20 grams of Agar-Agar, 20 grams of malt extract, and 2 grams of yeast. I'm going to make up a batch of 330 milliliters, so I'm going to work off, it'll be a third of each of these. So I'll use 6.6 grams of Agar-Agar, 6.6 grams of malt extract, and 0.6 grams of the yeast. So here we go. Now, I'm going to mix up a batch. I've got 330 ml of warm water here. Warm water helps to dissolve the dry ingredients. I'm only using 330 ml because I've just got 10 plates. I'm going to put it into this bottle here. If you're making a full batch, you won't need, you shouldn't need scales as accurate as these. These are a bit more accurate than your average kitchen scales. So I'll put that on, put a little tray on, hit the tire button, bring it to 0. And now I need 0.6 of a gram of yeast. And I'll put that into my warm water. And I need 6.6 grams of Agar-Agar. Oh, a little bit over it there. And now 6.6, and hit the tire button, bring it back down to 0, and I'll put 6.6 grams of my malt extract. That's it. Now I'll add these dry ingredients to my warm water. Give it a good stir up, make sure that all of the dry ingredients are incorporated into the warm water. Now I'll pour the mixture into my bottle. And now, before I put the lid on, you see I've put a hole in the lid there. I'm going to put some Polyfil in here so that the bottle doesn't explode. The hole is to vent the bottle so it doesn't explode when I'm putting it into my pressure cooker to sterilize it. So I'll put that in there. Screw the cap on. And it's also a good idea to put a little bit of aluminium foil onto the top, just so that it doesn't, so water doesn't get into the mix and change the balance of it. So there you have it. That's 300 mils, and now I'm going to put it into my pressure cooker along with my glass plates that I'm sterilizing. Now, I've got my pressure cooker here. These are my plates. I use glass plates. You can just buy a pack of 25 sterilized plastic plates, but I'm using glass plates because you can reuse them. And I've just wrapped these up in tin foil so that hopefully they don't get filled with water during this process. And I'll put my bottle in here as well. And I just like to use some silicone sweet trays to stop these things from hitting off the sides and breaking while I'm sterilizing them. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of water in the bottom of this, and then I'll put my lid on and I'll put it on the hob until it reaches pressure, and I'll leave it for about 45 minutes. Okie dokie. Now at this stage I've got my pressure cooker, which was cooking the plates and the agar mixture for about 45 minutes at full pressure, and I let it cool for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, because I want it to be cool enough so that I can actually hold the bottle and pour the agar, but not so cool that the agar is set. So we'll see how it turns out when I open it. And I'll put the stuff then into my still air box, which is basically just a plastic tote that I've quite crudely cut some hand holes in. And the idea is just so that we have everything that we're working on inside there, and that there's no moving air with contaminant particles that'll get into our agar plates. We don't want that to happen. So beforehand, I'm going to spray it down with some antibacterial soap and water mixture, and then I'll rub it down with some isopropyl alcohol, just so that I have the best chance of keeping the plates clean as possible to avoid contamination. So we'll have a little look. Okay, so before I spray the inside, I'm going to put on some gloves. I just use these dishwashing gloves. They're pretty handy and reusable. So I'll use some isopropyl alcohol, pour it in my hands, try and kill whatever bacteria and contaminants and other fungi species. And I'll spray inside my tub with the antibacterial soap. And I'll get some kitchen paper and cover it in my alcohol. It's a good idea to have everything that you need to hand whenever you're doing this, because it's a pain in the ass starting and then having to run off and get other bits and pieces. So just give the outsides where you're likely to come in contact with a little rub with the isopropyl alcohol as well. And then put your hands in through the bowl and clean the inside. Now, I'm going to take the lid off my pressure cooker and transfer the plates and the agar mixture into the still air box. Just give it a wee rub down with alcohol. If the stuff is settled, it's a good idea to give it a little shake before you place it in. And it is, thankfully, just about right. Cool enough to handle, but still liquidy. I'll place that inside. And I get my plates. Now remember, I'm using glass plates, which are reusable, which is why I've wrapped them in tin foil and sterilized them. If you buy plastic plates online, you can get them on Amazon or different stores, online stores, and you can. They come in a pack, pre-sterilized, so it's easier. You just lift the pack up. If you check out Fresh Cap Tony's video, he does his with that. Now that I've loaded my plates and agar mixture into my still air box, which I've sanitized, I'm going to take off the last layer of tin foil off my glass plates. Hopefully there won't be any water inside these. I put 3 layers on this time to be sure that didn't happen, but looks like there's a little bit, but hopefully you can see this clearly enough from that camera angle. Now, we're going to pour from the bottom to the top, so we'll take off give that another little shake. We'll take off the lid of the agar mixture. Just loosen it so that it's sitting there, because we want to reduce the amount of time that this is exposed to the air as possible. So now we're going to have to move these over. Now, try and do it in a smooth motion. Now, while I'm waiting for these plates to set, I'm going to cut off some parafilm so that I can close the plates so they don't get contaminated while they're in storage. Righto, now that the plates have been left to set for about 20 to 30 minutes, they should be good and solid. So we'll just take the parafilm and separate the film itself from the little paper bit and fold it over like so, and then just grab your plate and stretch it out along the side of it to see it, kind of like you would with insulating tape, electrical tape, whatever you call it. And there you have it. One agar plate ready to go.